How do you guard your heart as a Christian?
Super question, appropriate for you, me, and all of us that are Christians, and for those who are investigating Christianity. Immediately, a verse hits my mind with that question, Proverbs 4:23. Let me read it for you and for all of us. Keep your heart with all diligence. Another translation says, cultivate your heart with all diligence, for out of it springs the issues of life. Another scripture translation says, out of it flows the issues or matters of life. Basically, the idea here behind keeping our heart or cultivating our heart with all diligence is it takes hard work. You think of you and my friend Kurt here, you guys like to play basketball. To get better, you got to work harder at basketball. To get better with work and a profession, you got to work harder at it. And the Bible teaches that we just don't assume that our heart's going to have good thoughts. We have to work hard. We need to be diligent. We need to be disciplined in our hard work to capture our heart for the things of God. Maybe I could illustrate this best by bringing out something earlier in my marriage. One of our first homes we had, my wife and I love roses, and of course she especially loves them, and so I had never had rose bushes before, and we had, I think, a dozen rose bushes, and I had no idea how hard it was to take care and cultivate this little rose garden I had in our home. There's aphids. For those of you who follow roses, there's aphids that grow on roses, and they're little tiny bugs, and you've got to spray because the aphids eat away at the petals of the roses. There's thorns. You have to cultivate the rose bush. You have to cut it back. In a sense, discipline the branch to cut it back to get more beautiful blooms. You've got to spread fertilizer at the bottom and rake the soil of the ground for those rose bushes to look really beautiful. And even then, it takes time. You have to cultivate your garden. And so it is. The Bible's saying, cultivate your heart, guard your heart, for out of it come the matters of life. And the way you guard it is with discipline, is with hard work, and with this whole issue of diligence.